Good morning, everybody. I'm so excited to be here because today I'm going to talk to you about something that's really kind of been a place I've been in, and it's called the place of stuck. I sat here contemplating and thinking about what we wanted to talk about today and what I felt I should share with you. And wow, I'm recognizing some emotion coming up. And the thing that I want to talk to you about is how many of you feel stuck? I mean, just absolutely just stuck. You don't feel like there's anywhere to go. You're kind of wondering what it is you should be doing in life. You almost feel like there's no purpose in life. You're just kind of going through the motions. Well, I've been in that realm in a little bit, in the sense of kind of not knowing my next steps. Just I'm walking along and it just all of a sudden I just hit this mud puddle, but it's much deeper than I thought, and I'm trying to trudge through it to get out of it. And I just keep trudging, but it's doesn't seem to be working exactly how I hoped it would work. But anyways, with this stuck feeling, I recognize how important it is to get out of it. How we need to look and analyze our situation. And sometimes we don't even know how to get out of it. You may be sitting there going, yeah, Tony, I know exactly what you mean. But I've been stuck now for months, days, years. And what do? Well, what I kind of recognized that I needed to do to get unstuck is I had to reach out to some people. I had to reach out to them and just say, hey, I'm kind of struggling with what to do next. And I realized that is the key. In life, we try to do everything by ourselves. We try to, we want to buy our home, we want to do everything we do, we want to do it by ourselves. And then there's that generation that's the exact opposite, that they don't want to do anything. But I'm talking about you who is listening right now, who is wanting to get ahead in life. You need others to help you to progress and to proceed. I can't run my business all by myself for very long. Otherwise, it completely overwhelms me. Right now, I'm writing the articles, I'm doing these videos, I'm posting, I'm mentoring, I'm coaching, and all this stuff. And I'm noticing that it's starting to weigh on me. As well as then I'm doing my regular marketing job. And it's starting to weigh on me. And it's starting to make me just kind of almost dig into that stuck place and be comfortable with it. And that scares me. And I hope it scares you too, because when we're comfortable, when we're sitting right there in the stuck place and we're like, it's okay, we're fine. That's actually a dangerous place to be in, because we're not progressing. We're not living up to our potential. And you have so much you can offer to others. And as you offer that to others, then that's when the doors start opening. And I hope that you realize that you have a lot to offer to others. It may be your talent. It may be a skill. It may just be muscle. It may be mental strength. There could be a number of things. But you have that to offer to others. And when you stay in that stuck place, we'll never discover our real potential. So I'm going to give you some steps that I went through that helped me to get unstuck. First is, again, I've talked about it over and over and over again, is writing down the emotions. What is it that is holding me stuck, and writing it out and talking about it, and just continuously processing it and trying to identify with it, and allowing my brain to go wherever it wants to go as I'm writing. That's step one. Let go. You've got to let go of the emotions that are holding you back. You've got to bring them up, get them out of you, and throw them away. They're not serving you. Step two is then you need to build yourself. You need to tell yourself that you are amazing, that you are confident, that you are talented, you're gifted, that you can help other people, and that the skills that you have to offer will actually help thousands of people. And when you start to empower yourself that way, you start to make a little bit of progression. Step 3, you've got to have a goal. There was a point in my life that I achieved a huge goal. A huge goal. I was so, oh man, when I achieved that goal, I was like, yeah. And it was a goal that everybody said, I said I'd have it done in 5 years. It took me 10. But it was a goal that everybody said, yeah, good luck with that. I've been working on that for years and years and years and years. Well, I did it. I did it. But then what I found out is as soon as I achieved that goal, it was like I just got in this place of complacency that I was like, I'm fine. I'm fine right where I'm at. And that's not where we want to be. We want to be vision thinkers. We want to be thinking, what's ahead? What can we do next? So step number 3 is we've got to get goals. You've got to discover what it is you want in life. Now you could be saying, Tony, I don't really know what I want in life. Well, this takes me back to the exercise I've talked about before. I'm just going to mention it briefly here, but it's that best year ever. How is this the best year ever? And write about it. And then that will help you to know where to start setting your goals. That will help you to know where you need to push forward. That's going to just make your life just awesome. So, step 1, let go of those negative emotions. Step 2, start building and empowering yourself. Step 3, start setting goals. And then step 4, if you're stuck in not knowing where to go with your goals and what to do next, then actually start writing about the best year ever. What's going to make it the best year? And that will help you to identify what it is you really want in life. Now you could even be saying, well, Tony, I don't even know what that. I sit down and I just go blank as I'm looking at this paper. Well, that's where I challenge you to write as if you were a kid. There's a little kid. I'm a little Tony. What was it that I had? What were my dreams, my visions? Maybe it was a fireman. Maybe it was a superhero. Maybe, it doesn't matter what it was. Start there. Go back to when you were a child. Because as a child, you didn't have anything holding you back. As a child, you were excited about life. You look forward to waking up and playing every day. When's the last time you played? When is the last time you got out and you swung in the swings and you jumped off of them? Now, some of you may be saying, well, I'm too old for that and I break my leg. Well, it's the point of play. When's the last time you truly played? You just let that inner child out. We all have it. And when we can get that inner child out of us and open, man, we discover a lot about ourselves that we may have even forgotten. I'm so grateful that I have a family that continues to inspire me and push me, and my children continue to challenge me to be better. And it's through that pushing, that constant encouragement, that I've continuously set more goals. Going back to where I was at before, after I achieved this big goal, I literally did not know what to do for my next goal. Because I kept thinking it had to be huge. It had to be this huge goal because this other one was huge. And so I'd comped this goal, so I had to have something that was even off the charts big. No, you don't. Just anything that's going to help start progressing you in life. So one of my recent goals, just a simple goal, was to hug my children every morning and every night and to tell them I love them. That was it. That was it. And then, like I said, it's always important. Well, where'd my tracking sheet go? Anyways, it's always important to track it, to see how well you did. And also it helps you to be accountable to make sure you do it. I remember one time I put him to bed. Actually, I sent him off to bed. And I got in my bed and I was like, oh, I didn't give him a hug. Well, just that fact that I wanted to be able to check that off to say that I accomplished it, I got up out of bed, I went down, I gave them each a hug, I told them I love them, and then came back to bed. Something very easy to do. And after it was done, I could say I did it. And at the end of that 30 days, it was fantastic. Fantastic to realize that I told my children every morning, every night that I loved them. That's a simple goal. So I want you to set 3 goals. So I've got full of steps today. 3 goals. Set a short-term goal. So 1 to 30 days. Something that you can complete within 30 days. Like I said, mine was telling my kids I love them. 2, your second goal is a midterm goal. Something that's going to take 31 to 6 months. Somewhere in there. That's your midterm goal. Something that's going to push you a little bit more. Something that's going to take a little bit more energy. Then the third one is a long-range goal. Something that's going to take you 6 months to a year or longer. And really think about this and put those goals down so that you can start looking at them and visualizing and start to realize them come true. Well, as you start to do the small goals, the simple ones, the 30-day goals, you start to see progress in your life. You start to see that you're no longer stuck, that you actually have successes and you can track the successes, you can see the successes. Well, when we get in a successful creation thought process, man, the world and the opportunities open up to you. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. If you're stuck, first, let go. Identify what's holding you back. Allow your brain to write it all out and get it out of you. Second, power build. After you've let that all go, you're going to have this empty void feeling that is used to being there. Build yourself up. Tell yourself how amazing, how smart, how intelligent. Tell yourself that you're an artist, that you have the gifts of the world. And then the third one, what's your best year? What is it that is going to make it your best year? That way you can identify what your goals are. Because as you identify what your goals are, then you're motivated and excited to push towards them. And then those goals that you set, you want a short-term, mid-term, and a long-term goal. If you do those things, it will help you get unstuck. And if you're still stuck, if you're still feeling stuck, let me know. I can help you. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this adds value to your day, because it's just awful when you just feel like you're not moving in life and you're just kind of going through the emotions, and it's like you just every day you're tilling the ground instead of planting and harvesting. Well, if you do these things, I promise you, you will start to get unstuck and start to progress and move forward in life. I've seen it with those I've been mentoring. I've seen it, it's just been awesome watching them grow. And I thank you so much. And if you would like me to mentor you, please reach out. I would love to. And we can talk about it on a personal level. Thank you so much. Please share this with others so that they can help to get unstuck in their life and to move forward by setting goals, having a vision, and progressing towards them. Thank you and have a wonderful day. You're amazing. Don't forgive it. Believe me. And if you don't, I'll show you how.